Hey, what's up, man? Riddlouche, Mr. Live on location here in the Midwest, man. Wind is blowing. It's a little chilly, but I'm enjoying some time at the park, man. Friday, September 7th, 2018, man. TGIF, but unfortunately, it's a sad day, man. We lost another great one today, another great musician, Mac Miller, rapper and producer. Had a couple of albums according to the news reports. I didn't really listen to his music, but I knew who he was. According to the news reports, he had a couple of albums that debuted on the Billboard Top 200 in the top 5. Man, as an indie artist, he was like the first one to do that since 1995, it said. So, yeah, man, I knew who he was because when I was in Vegas, I seen people had wrote his name on the wall, like on the outside of the wall, like on parks and stuff. So people listened to his music and really felt him. He talked about drug use and addictions and stuff he was going through, like suicide thoughts and stuff like that in his music, or thoughts of death and stuff like that in his music, you know, thoughts of an early death. Sort of like some of the same things XXXTentacion talked about in his music. So it's like, damn, man. XXXTentacion got killed, but Mac Miller was found dead when the police arrived at his San Fernando, California home today. This came out in the news about 4 o'clock Central Time. So just about 2 hours ago, man. That's sad, because he was really talented. I mean, not only did he rap, he produced most of his own album, it said in the news reports, and it came out in the Billboard, like, top 5 on the Billboard 200 charts. And this dude been making music since, like, 2007. He was indie for a long time. And he had signed, like, a $10 million deal towards the end, you know, recently, like within the last couple of years. So he was major. He started off indie, built up a following, you know, on his own out the mud, and then got on major. Big time major deal, man. You know, what, 10 million? That's like, you know, a lot of figures, some commas there. So he was up. I mean, so that's why that's such a sad thing, man, to have everything, to have conquered the world, basically, and then, you know, as the old saying goes, what good is it to conquer the world but lose your soul? And that's a figurative way of saying, like, you could make monetary success, but then your inside, how you feel from day to day, your happiness is not, like, taken care of for some reason. You're still not happy. You know, you're still not at peace. So that's the old saying, and that's the way it goes for so many celebrities, man. They've conquered the world, but they've lost their balance in life, you know? Or they never had it, you know? It's hard. Mac Miller was growing up in the public eye, and he said he could never really understand how to make his image appear what he thought people wanted it to be. Like, he tried to live up to the image he thought people wanted him to be, he said, but he's like, every time I turn around, somebody thinks I'm this, or they think I'm that. And he said in the news reports, well, how can I'm always battling someone's opinion of me. He's like, no one will ever really know the real me, you know? And he said that saddened him. So, you know, and then he broke up. He was going with Ariana Grande. He had the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain, as they say. You know, shout out to Hov. You know, that's where they came from. So that just goes to show you, man, even if you got the money, even if you got the cars, even if you got the finest woman, even if you got a big house, even if you got notoriety, respect from your peers, it's like there's got to be something inside that grounds you in life, you know? Money, drugs, cars, all that's not going to make you happy. It might bring you some joy, but it's not going to bring you long-term peace. That's what we're missing in this society. I want this supposed to be about what can we learn from another great one we've lost. Because Mac Miller was a great one. Even though I didn't listen to his music, you can just read the news reports for about 30 seconds and figure out he was one of the great ones of our culture, of our time, man. Like Extentacion, I didn't really listen to his music because I don't care for that type of music. But you can tell by his following that he was really impacting people's minds. Mac Miller really impacted people's minds, man. When I was in Vegas, I remember people spray painted his name on the wall. And they spray painted some of his lyrics like on the side of a wall at a park that I walked by in Vegas. And that's how I found out who Mac Miller was. And I went and Googled him after that. You can tell Mac Miller impacted people's minds, man. They felt him. The people who listened to him really felt his music. You know what I'm saying? So let that be a lesson to everyone, man, through the culture, man. Like, yo, we need to learn from Mac Miller and all the other ones who have passed from drug overdoses. They found him. He was overdosed on drugs. That's how Mac Miller passed, okay? According to the news reports, okay? So, you know, we got to find something that's organic that makes you happy inside. You know what I'm saying? People got to start talking more, get off your phone, except to check, you know, the basic things you need to check. But then once you check everything, a few things you need to check on your phone, go to where I'm at right now. Go to the park, man. It feels good to be in one with nature. Feel the wind blow through your hair. Real talk. It feels good when the wind blows through my hair. Just simple things, man. Sitting in the grass, hearing the birds chirp. You know? That's why I'm out here right now. Feels good to be in the park. You know? Hug a tree. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Do something to bring real joy in your life. And that's what we got to learn from this. We lost another great one, man. And I had to give you all that news. Riddlouche, Mr. Live on location. God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Riddlouche, Mr. Live on location, man. Chicago, peace. Put the guns down. Put the gloves up. Squabble it out, man. Live. Love your life. Live your life. And let your brother and sister live their life. Let them kids grow up, man. Chicago, put them guns down. Shout out and salute to Chicagoland. Thank you for letting me be a guest in your city. Riddlouche, Mr. Live on location, and I'm out, man.